Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for this Moon Astrology Tarot, this time for the moon in Virgo. This is April 18th through the 20th. Woo, this gonna be an exciting one for a moon in Virgo. Um, so first of all, thank you so much for all the new people. I appreciate you. Welcome to my channel, all of the things. And I hope you enjoy my stuff, my content. I try to bring my personality to all of this. I try to be real and authentic and all of the things. And so, yeah. So, okay, Moon in Virgo and the sun is going to, this is the 18th through the 20th. And so there's a lot of activity in this few days' time. The sun's going to move into Taurus. So we're going to move into Taurus season. So Earth, sun in an Earth sign, moon in an Earth sign. That could be good. It could ground us from all of the energy that's wanting to up level us. But also of course the Uranus Jupiter conjunction on the 20th at 21 degrees of Taurus. So if you do have placements at or around 21 degrees of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, you could feel this also if you have placements at 21 degrees of or thereabouts of Virgo or Capricorn. That would make a trine more harmonious energy. If it's in the fixed signs, it's more of a square energy or opposition in the case of Scorpio. So I mean, you could feel this more than others. However, I don't think any of us gets away without feeling this one. This is a pretty big one. This particular aspect where Jupiter and Uranus come together occurs about every 14 years because of their long orbits. And so the last time this would have happened would have been in 2010. So maybe think back to what was going on in 2010. And I believe they conjuncted in Pisces and again in Aries because of retrogrades. However, this time they will not conjunct twice. They will only conjunct once. It's in Taurus. Venus then would be the ruler or dispositor of this conjunction. And Venus is in Aries, not her strongest, but still feisty, still fiery. And so a lot going on with that. The moon will, of course, oppose the Pisces placements of Saturn, Mars, and Neptune. And so that could create some, floatiness, or, that I always think of like the Pisces Virgo axis as, with Pisces, we want to be floaty and up in the cosmos and the ethers, and Virgo reminds us that we're still a human and we have a physical body that we must take care of. Virgo does rule the digestive system. And so, there's all those sorts of things. So, we really want to think about, again, and I said it, going to keep saying it, harness this energy, also harness this Taurus season. This is April 19th through the May 20th, I think. So really harness this. Taurus is about the senses. It's about what you can taste, what you can touch, what you can hear, what you can see. And I always forget one. There's 5 senses: hearing, seeing, smell, what you can smell, and all of those things. And it's, do you love the smell of like fresh baked bread? Do you love the taste of like sourdough bread? Do you love to hear, heavy metal music, or do you love to hear Tibetan singing bowls, or shamanic drumming, or whatever, those sorts of things. I think it's also important to realize how much of those things may have been like, we think about like what's been hijacked or what's been corrupted. And, we think about like the food industry and whatnot, and what chemicals or things that don't need to be in food are in food, right? And I think this connects to that Virgo, that moon in Virgo as well, in that, like, we want to think about like what's in the things that we use our senses to interact with that may have been hijacked, right? Fragrances, for example, like all of those things, like chemical fragrances versus smelling fresh ingredients or fresh plants or whatnot. But how much of our music has been hijacked and is utilizing different frequencies to affect us differently? You know what, I was recently hearing like a parent talk about some of the shows she doesn't let her kids watch anymore because she noticed behaviors in her kids change when they watched those particular shows. So it's kind of like, you know, thinking about what we're consuming and how it's actually affecting us. And this can be anything from like chemicals to communication to frequency and vibration, as well as like fear mongering and things like that. And so, you know, it's kind of just this like step back moment to really think about what we're consuming and how it's really affecting us. So let's ride this wave of this Uranus Jupiter conjunction in Taurus, and hopefully, you know, I think it's going to be a ride, but also, you know, using this to kind of catapult something, you know, something good, some purpose, some talent, some skill, some level of self-worth that maybe you've not experienced before. If you've been following me a long time or you know me personally, you know that like I never thought I would be this content with life, right? And to be able to do what I'm doing. And so I love riding the wave of life that I'm currently on. So anyway, let's see what's up with the tarot. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really good Taurus season. Um, we got, oh, the page of starships in reverse. This is Lao, Data's offspring. Page of starships in reverse, page of cups in reverse in traditional tarot. Again, we're in some kind of emotional, because we got the queen of cups or the queen of starships in reverse. So we're in some sort of emotional situation. Whether it's we're not feeling our emotions. Remember that if you have placements in water signs, meaning Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, if you have placements in those, or you know, the moon in those placements, like avoiding your emotions can be detrimental. And I think like a lot of people are we've been conditioned to not feel our emotions or not express our emotions. Hell, even now as an adult, I get told by people like, what do you mean you cried over that? Or what do you mean you're angry over that? You know what? I feel this shit in my body and I have to be with it. And I think, you know, I feel like a lot of people avoid their emotions because they're afraid to show them or afraid to be with them or afraid to express them. And so I think this is, you know, this is kind of telling that a lot, you know, with two cards in reverse in the last couple of videos. I think this is kind of pointing to that, like we're trying to avoid something we can't avoid. We're humans. We are meant to have our emotions and express them and feel them and cry and be angry and be sad and all of the things. And holding them in can be detrimental to our systems, our body systems. So, that's interesting. Let's see what's up with the animals and the plants. I think we're all conditioned to be like, I can't feel the feels because I got to go to work. And then I don't get paid enough money. So I'm pissed because I don't get paid anything. But I can't be pissed because I got to go home and deal with this and that and the other thing and go back to work. Then and we never have take the time to um, feel the feels. We got, oh, the chipmunk and laurel. And this is the chipmunk and the success. Success. Sit with that for a second. I mean, you're already successful. You just maybe don't believe that about yourself. And I think like this conjunction happening in Taurus, ruled by Venus, Venus, we want to find that self-love, to acknowledge that we've already accessed success just by simply being here doing what we're doing is successful, right? You don't have to have the clout, you don't have to have the followers, you don't have to have the money to be successful. You get to acknowledge, like, I could say I'm successful even if I don't have, I'm not at the destination that I want to be at, but I'm already successful because I've already reached a point of being somewhere where I haven't been before, right? So, or haven't been in a long time or whatever. So we all get to experience a type of success. Maybe it's just, like I said, it's just not the success that the quote unquote normal world defines as success. So I don't know, I've got a lot coming up around this idea of we all have a purpose, we all have a mission, we all have a role. And it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be a career. It doesn't have to be a money maker. It can just be a role, a person that the person that you are to others around you. So there's that. Let's see what's up with the oils for this. I would say, being grounded is important. Feeling your feels, feeling your digestion, particularly in your gut, because it's a moon in Virgo with a shaker upper transit happening during a moon in Virgo. So really feeling through body and all of that. Remember, your body keeps the score. Cedar wood fortifies and strengthens. Yeah, I like cedar wood. Cedar wood combined with lavender, and lemon can actually be good for restfulness. And so, that when we get rest, when we allow ourselves to rest, we strengthen, right? If we're exhausted, or brain fatigued, which we may be as, on the heels of this, Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is the Mars-Neptune conjunction in like a week. So, we've got lots of things happen. I feel like we're in this like it's the best of both worlds. We've got like energy that's pointing to illusion and fogginess, but we've got so much energy pointed to courageous, doing courageous things. So we've got cedarwood, we've got the success of the chipmunk, and the page of starships in reverse. I feel like this is, it's just a reminder to like feel the feels and be with all the things so that you can indeed press forward and, pave your own path. Uranus is a rebel. So paving your own path in whatever you're up to. So, anywho, that's what I got for this moon in Virgo. I would love to know what happens for you on the 19th into the 20th when the Uranus Jupiter situation happens. Like, what pops up for you? You don't even have to know that it was associated with Uranus Jupiter, but if something significant happens in your life around the 20th, I would love to know. So drop me a comment and let me know. And again, look for that Scorpio full moon video for your sun and rising signs. That'll be popping up on my YouTube. And of course, Admiral Sarah Chronicles, that airs on Wednesday. And now that we are in Taurus, I will also be doing the zodiac tea tasting for Taurus teas. So look forward to that. All right, talk to you on the next one. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.